Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Annie mid lane, and if you haven't noticed, the map looks a lot different because the Noxus map is done. This is, I believe, Ionia theme now because a new split has started. I don't know if they call it seasons or whatever, just think of it as a split. Seasons are normally per year in my opinion, but they try to make it so complicated by making the name different than how it used to be. So we're playing Annie today because last patch she was changed, and she sucked. She was awful, terrible champion, like became one of the worst champions in the entire game. So why am I playing her now? Well, a new patch has come out, and they buffed her, and we're going to be trying to test her out. So the buff was that her, first, to go over the change, they made Tibbers' aura way weaker. So Tibbers is no longer really a crazy champion, or not, I mean, why am I consider... Okay, Tibbers is not a champion. He is a summon or whatever. Anyways, Tibbers previously was pretty damn broken because, and that wasn't a bad thing. How Annie could be played is that you would build Rylai's, Malignance, Liandry's, and just have Tibbers sit on people, and his aura damage was crazy. They removed Tibbers' aura, not removed entirely, but they gutted it so bad that I would consider it to the point that you should pretend that he almost just doesn't have one at all. And instead, now gives you a different thing, which is you just get Magic Pen per level. 15%, and then 17.5, and then 20 at max rank. So you get 20 Magic Pen at level 16 for free. 20, not 20 Magic Pen, 20% Magic Pen. So I think that it's also additive, maybe, could be wrong. So we can look by like building a Void Staff ourselves, because 60% Magic Pen would be ridiculous. And even if it is multiplier instead of additive, I'm sure it will still be fine. But Annie is supposed to be about like harassing with your long range. I just messed that up pretty badly. They lowered the mana cost of your W, so you don't have as many mana issues. Your Q does more base damage, and your Q AP ratio went up very slightly. So they gave her a bunch of buffs to try to make it so she has a not as bad early game. And, you know, because they made Tibbers so much weaker, they're trying to offset that by making her stronger herself. And we will see how it goes. This is my first attempt of Annie, so I don't know really how easy it's going to be to, like, solo kill and stuff. Kassadin is a matchup that I do think Annie should lose against as the game continues. Because how Kassadin works is that his passive is that he just takes less magic damage straight up. That's it. Takes less magic damage, he can move through minions and stuff. And then... Am I getting stopped? No. Let's just buy boots here. Annie is a pretty fast character. Her base movement speed is actually not that high. Huh, why is she such a fast character? Maybe it's just that people build her in a certain way. A lot of times you see Annie moving fast because she takes Relentless, which is pretty common. I have that this game. And you might see people go Storm Surge pretty often too, because I'm pretty sure one of the biggest things for Annie is being able to move fast is really effective, because if you're able to move fast, then you're able to get on top of people, because you have a lot of point and click abilities and short range abilities, but that's it, right? You don't really have much, he'll just die here. There's no way for him to escape. Anyways, you don't really have range, so being able to get in range of people to combo them is good, because you're very burst heavy now with the new build. Or the new changes, I guess I should say. The build path, from what I've looked at, does seem like Malignant still isn't that bad, and people still go for it. So I'm still going to go it. Just be aware that we're still not trying to go burn, though. We're just going to go mostly burst after that. And I'm sure that there's build paths where you can even go, like, burst early on, too. So I'm just auto-attacking this guy. Annie's auto-attack range is very long for a mage. So that's why she's able to harass people from so far away. Her auto-attack also takes forever to channel, so it's kind of easy to use. He'll die with me, so it's a 1-for-1 trade. Wait, Tibbers doesn't enrage with auto attack speed anymore? If Annie dies, why did he attack so slowly there? That was weird. I mean, we still got the kill and stuff, but that was strange. Is that a bug? Because Tibbers was attacking very slowly, and I feel like he is supposed to get empowered at the end. It still says it down here. When summoned, if Annie stuns a champion and if Annie dies, it enrages for almost 300% attack speed and movement speed, and didn't look like it did either of those things. Anyways, we're very fast already. I said I was going to go Malignance, but I've decided that I'm not, so I changed my mind. I'm going to go more Burst Heavy, see what it feels like. This Kassadin is going a Archangel's first item, not Rod of Ages. Rod of Ages was nerfed this patch, so I know one of the big changes that did happen is that my Q base damage is a little bit higher. It's up by 20, I believe, at max rank. And that should be pretty useful for harassing. But I think that Kassadin's still at a point where he should be pretty damn difficult to fight. Wow, I'm surprised he went in like that. He didn't have his shield up or anything. But okay. I don't have my Tibbers, and until I do, I can't really do much, I think. We're just going to damage him a little bit, auto-attack him from far away. Oh my goodness, dude. Nice flash. That was interesting that he wanted to kill me that badly. I feel like I could have maybe survived if I flashed, but at the same time, I maybe would have not. Because I'm wondering if I flashed away, it was after his auto-attack and his E would have killed me, so I just would have wasted it, potentially. I'm not really sure. But yeah, squishy champions normally suck against Kassadin. That's the problem. They really suck against Kassadin because he normally is quite a tanky character, even if he doesn't build tanky, and that creates, like, huge issues. Okay, I was gonna go get Graves, but we don't need to anymore. We'll just have Tibbers out for a bit. You can see that the damage that he did to me was pretty insane, though. I guess I can use my W just, like, start prepping my stun again. But you can still control Tibbers, too. So, normally Tibbers' aura damage would go crazy here, but because of the change, then he just doesn't deal as much. I'm just trying to make it still hit him, though, because it's going to expire pretty soon, so I'm trying to get a little bit of damage on him before anything happens. I do think I would lose to him in a 1v1. So that's why I'm giving big respect right now. Missed my stun. So that time I flashed because last time when he dove me, it was pretty obvious. He is kind of telegraphed with all of the things that he's doing, so I'm just going to counter it this time. Since I have flash, make it so he takes a turret shot, ton of damage, and then we'll just start shoving out. I haven't mentioned this, but I'm using my Q to last it. It gives you back all of the mana or funds the CD by half, so it's very spammable. It's a 4-second CD. And it's 4 seconds at all ranks. In fact, all of Annie's abilities at the very beginning of the game are just at the lowest they could be besides your E and your ultimate and stuff. But your Q and your W, they both just are at the lowest amount. And that's kind of unique. A lot of champions, they don't have the lowest CD on their ability right at level 1. You do have a little bit of CDR, though, which makes the Q a little bit slower. This guy definitely used his TP here. That's the only way he could have gotten bot side. There's no other reason why he would be down there. One other way of playing Annie besides what I'm doing right now is I could have also tried roaming because we could try to shove in and then quickly leave. I just want this plate. Damn, dude, you're really gonna go aggressive on me? Oh my goodness, bro, your damage is insane. My Tibbers doesn't even go off. That guy literally just brute force just fought me, just like on repeat, and just completely crushed me. But I did say this matchup kind of sucks. There was no counterplay besides using Ghost earlier, but I didn't think he was going to just one-shot me like the way that he did too, so it's my fault that I died the way that I did. Even if I turn around to fight him with Tibbers, I bet I still lose too. The only way I could maybe win is that I just have enough burst damage that I can, like, immediately one-shot him, but I don't think that I had enough there. Also, he is not going the Archangels like I thought. He's going, as you can see, one Malignance to make his ultimate deal even more, but he's just very squishy right now. But even if he is squishy, I'm squishier. I'm just going to walk over here, help out the team with whatever's going on. Do they really want to contest this? Definitely not. I'm just going to clear out this vision, and then we'll go mid lane. Oh, never mind. I'm going to go bot lane because my bot lane already took it somehow. Wow, well played. Did not realize you guys already took bot lane turret so quickly. These guys are kind of weak, but it is 2 people. If I was level 11, I would say, yeah, let's just kill them. But I'm not. Because Tibbers' base damage, when you activate everything, is still pretty good. Do I one-shot backwave? Oh my god, I do. Wow, that's really nice that I one-shot backwave. It's huge. Cassin's level 11 before me, and I feel like until I reach level 11 myself, I probably have no chance of doing anything, and also pushing this out seems difficult. I could have maybe just started rotating mid earlier, I guess. It's just that I don't really think that I want to do anything until I'm 11. Oh, cool. He actually knows that I'm here. Bro, you missed your ability. I can't believe that I actually dodged it the way that I did. So how I survived there is that he tried hitting me, and I backstepped, and that surprisingly worked. So Tibbers would normally be able to kill these minions so easily, but he can't. Because of the changes. I'm so not used to that. That is so strange. If I straight up go Shadow Flame, my damage will once again go up quite high. I mean, if you noticed, yeah, I guess because Tibbers gives percent pen, if I build a bunch of flat pen, you can start dealing probably true damage to people very quickly. In fact, I already deal true damage to Nami. If I land stuff on her, it will deal 100% because she only has 39 MR. Like, even damage to this guy is ridiculous. I literally just killed him straight up. I literally walked at Graves and just pressed Q a few times and killed him. But that's also why movement speed is ridiculous, because after the stun, how do you catch up to people? You can't. Previously, you would go Rylai's for Tibbers' Aura, and Tibbers' Aura would deal a ton. It's not the same anymore. I don't even know if Rylai's would be good on her anymore after the changes. Where's Kassadin? Is he gonna, like, suddenly show up and kill me? Yep. Had a feeling. Can't even get that one minion? No, I did get it. Nice. Wow, he really decided to TP behind me to kill me before any objective is up, so technically they only get a kill, but they don't have, like, any setup for any waves. I feel like that's not worth, considering I'm not worth a shutdown for Kassadin TP. Kassadin TP should have been most likely used to, like, do a good team fight and then do stuff afterwards, I think. So I'm okay with that death. Anytime they don't get an objective is good. Wait, what is this? Oh. Interesting. You can see your teammates through clicking now. Sure, why not? It's kind of a random change. I didn't really think about Riot ever adding something as random as that. I'm wondering if you can go Comet build on Annie and take Precision Tree to take Legend Haste. Because what if you could just go a bunch of CDR so your abilities which were buffed are lower CD so you can spam it more often? I don't know if that would be good or not, though. Jax is bot side. Do I want to try to fight Jax? Like, can I beat Jax in a 1v1? What is Graves bot side? Dude, I'll try to kill him, it's fine. I kind of want to limit test to see how much damage I can do. I feel like if Graves tries to gank me and I land a stun, he just dies. His build path is literally pure squish. So is mine, but I have a point-and-click stun. Graves is short range, so it should be pretty easy to just press Q. I'm trying to get my stun back up. I did a little bit of damage to the Jax. Dude, all I needed to do was press W and I win, but it's kind of funny how Nami came in thinking that for some reason I wouldn't just immediately all-in her. I don't even think that I had my stun up either, so we still did it regardless, because I don't care. I'm going to burn everything if you step up towards me. I mean, my damage technically should be higher now burst than Annie's ever been. It's just the only thing that's worse now is, like, the consistent damage fighting. Maybe Rylai's is still good. I don't know. I feel like the next item would probably be a decap. Because our AP ratios are pretty good. 85%, 80%, 75. So pretty wide AoE. I just hate how long Tiber's CD is, though. 100 seconds is a long-ass time. Damn, what is this fight? Is there any way that I can, like, get around them? The first person is definitely this Jax, right? Nope. My team does not need assistance. My character really stops moving when I get hit by smoke screen. Kassadin probably has TP when he comes back up. So I'm just going to assume that he might TP in now, if we don't see him soon. I'll try to burst him, even though he has Seraphs as well. Okay, we see where he is. Definitely not getting TP'd on. I can go bot lane now. Okay, never mind. The Volibear is already taking bot lane. Bummer, dude. I really wanted to get a little bit more money for my item, and now I can't. Okay, well, that guy just dies. That's good. Pretty good timing for that, huh? Damn, Tiber sucks at taking minions. Holy crap. So the Otacon is a little bit different now. I'm pretty sure when we take this, unless maybe it was the other one that gets changed in the Ruinous one, this is the one that's always the same? I don't really know. I've heard that they updated one of these Otacons to make it so it picks up, like, all of the roses on the map. And that's exactly what it did. So now we have that, but also we have a thing that makes it so when people die, they get slowed. And it apparently also does current health adaptive damage to them. I've never seen it. I have no idea what it's going to look like. On kill, purify, granting a spirit petal, and other stuff. We will see what it looks like. See, if I full burst Kassadin now and he has Archangels, I wonder if I can win. Honestly, I mean, I have a lot of spell pen now. 44 flat plus 18%. So she'll just immediately die. I could have probably continued hitting, but... Oh. I'm just going to prep my thingy, so... When Kassadin tries to run away, he gets stunned, and he gets stunned again. It's always best to use your point and click stun rather than your W, in my opinion, if it's going to be somebody with a dash, especially somebody that has a dash ability that can be buffered because it has a cast time. So it'd be better for my stun to follow him in the first place. I feel like I could kill somebody, maybe, if I just landed my W or Q, but I guess that they're kind of playing far away, so let's just forget about that. We have crazy good pressure on the map. Everything is just being taken. Doesn't feel like the enemy team really can do anything to stop us. I'm also going to completely base here. I'm going to sell this, just buy a Needless. I know that I already have an Amp Tome, which is going to be worthless, but if I build a full Death Cap, I can build it into something afterwards if the game even lasts that long. It's fine with me. Oh, they're not even contesting. Okay, well, I'm just going to leave then. I guess I'll just go top lane. Let's damage test. I really want to just burst the Jax and see if I can one-shot him without having to do multiple rotations. I think that's my... what I want to see. Darn, but it looks like he backed. I was hoping he would stick around. I guess I can use my W more often to also prep my stun, since the mana cost isn't as bad. I literally have no mana items, and it doesn't really feel too bad last hitting. I feel like normally you'd go very quickly. I do have mana flow, though. If I didn't have mana flow, my mana pool would be, like, so tiny. Ooh. Holy crap. No! Timbers! My Penta! What the heck? Oh, right, the Spirit Purification. Was that dealing damage? I don't even know how that thing works, bro. When people were dying, I wonder if maybe it was, like, popping off hard. My pentakill, dude, that would have been sick. Anyways, yeah, when people group up, Annie's crazy for team fights. She's like an assassin for 1v1ing with the burst build if you can kill squishy people, but otherwise inside of team fights, you try to go for the AoE. Damn, Aphelios damage is crazy. Does he win this? Oh my goodness. Nah, but he can't end the game anymore, but maybe that's a good thing, because I'm okay with trying to do that one more time, unless the minions don't win here. I'm gonna wait and base for my thing. Just gonna wait for a bit. I did unfortunately burn my flash. I will say that doing those types of plays as Annie are way easier when you have your summoners, and now that I don't have it, the chance of me being able to pull that off something like that again is pretty slim. Also, my team's probably just gonna like brute force win. Oh, yeah, Tarek won. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. As you saw, I died a few times to the Kassadin. I'm still getting used to like what I can get away with Annie. I have not played her in quite a while, and this is kind of a strange way of playing her now, rather than playing for Tibbers. Now you just play for like burst. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for game 2 if you want to see another Annie game. Maybe the next game also will have me not facing something that is a little bit tankier than a normal mid laner. So anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to game 2 of the Annie. We are versus a Garen. surprisingly. I think that this matchup isn't going to be that easy because of one thing, which is I don't think that I could out damage his health regen to the point that I can kill him. At least not early game. So that's my main concern. Like, even now, you can see that I just got hit by minions a couple times, and I'm already making him, myself lose so much HP just by trying to hit him a little bit. But if we do want to kill him, we have to kind of do this all the time. Thankfully, of course, he is a melee character, so we can, like, hit him quite often. I just don't want to go I am taking a little bit different runes in the first game because I have Axiom Arcanist and no Mana Flow, because I'm going to try going Malignance instead of the Storm Surge. So I'm going to be just testing that out. I'm just going to continue hitting this because there's not much that he can really do. Garen has a passive that allows him to get a good health regen back through being out of combat, so we want to break that all the time, so he just doesn't really have that option. I think of Malignance maybe just as a way to just have your ultimate on lower CD, but no longer think of it as, like, a burn aura thing anymore. Also, the way that this guy's posturing makes me feel like Zed's topside right now. Okay, for some reason, he's not using his W. If you don't know, Garen W is pretty effective. It, like, reduces damage by, like, 70% for, like, the first half second of it, and also gives him a shield. If he just uses it occasionally, he can make it so I use a bunch of mana to barely deal anything, but he's not using it, so... I still feel like this matchup isn't, like, that crazy. It's just that he's been making so many mistakes, and even then, like, killing him from this point is still difficult. There, he used it, finally. He finally popped his potions, too. Just because he was lower HP earlier doesn't mean that, I had him really that low, because he's just saving his potions. Or he was saving his potions until now. He still has another biscuit. My teammate was pinging over there, but I'm not going to go now. Yeah? Okay. Well, that is pretty annoying, but oh well. We also never got top scuttle either, so we're getting double scuttled. We have a Camille support. Interesting. I wonder if this guy's all in with Ignite would one-shot me. Just auto-attack him a couple times. I need to get my stun back up to be able to fight him, though. This is not worth it. If I had continued going and trying to hit him, it wouldn't have done anything for us. Because they still have Ignite. How did my Q go on that? I mean, this isn't the worst spot to be in, I guess, but... That doesn't proc Electrocute? Was that not enough abilities? This is why I didn't want any help mid lane in the first place. I feel like I just got baited into doing something that I didn't want to do, but my bad, I guess. Whoops. I suppose. Yeah, if I used my Ghost there, I'm sure I would have been able to land more abilities than my Flash. Not sure what me having Ghost has to do with anything that I could have changed to make it so I don't die in that scenario after I burn Flash to try to get the kill. It's alright, though. We're not going to have as much mana issues as the previous game because of the Lost Chapter purchase. Also, our Q is on a lower CD than normal, too, because we're also building Ability Haste instead of Storm Surge immediately. Yo, Zed. I don't think that if I pop Ghost, I can reach him there. If I could reach him, though, he would die. So that's why I didn't use it. Nice kill. If we want to be able to harass this guy, all we can do is just chuck Qs at him, and it, like, barely does anything, man, right now. I mean, it does 230, I guess. They did increase the base damage, but because he just has a little bit of magic resist, just because he's a melee pick, and also Garen W also just gives you free stats, so that's another big thing. He used his W when he didn't need to, so he wasted it. It's always good. Teammates somehow survived versus the Zed. Well played. I thought that you also just killed that Zed, so I guess he respawned and immediately engaged him again. Yeah, this is a bad fight. There's no way for Lee Sin to assist because he's too low. I don't know what is going on with this Braum and just, like, always trying to make a play happen mid lane. I think that we just go for plates at this point. We can't really do much besides that. I'll, like, try to get Electrocute proc off, and I'm gonna save most of my mana. This is just a bad fight to take again, dude. There's no way that I can do anything about that. Okay, well, he finally made a huge mistake. You play Lee Sin for late. Dude, what on earth is this guy talking about? The reason why we don't want to fight there is because York was there and Aatrox wasn't. Like, we just can't fight in that scenario. Like, what? People are crazy. I have Malignant Spy. This probably will feel pretty damn good, especially for the mana pool is like gonna increase by double, so I can use my Q way more often just to poke out the Garen still. I wish that I could buy boots, but it's fine. Still doing really good CS-wise. Tibbers is on a way shorter CD now. Have a good amount of Magic Pen just because we get the free Magic Pen from that. Now, they have a pretty HP tanky team, but I still feel like I want to go, like, heavy flat pen build. Like, I still want to go Storm Surge, Shadow Flame, Deathcap, and not go a Liandry's Rylai's build. Well, we just kind of wait around and see if he ever comes near us to be able to Q him. That damage was pretty damn good. I mean, because Annie has an okay AP ratios on all of her abilities, if I do land decent combos, it will hurt pretty bad. I think I have one-shot back wave too. Nice. I do. I feel like I'm gonna get ganked by Zed, dude. Something... Okay, never mind. We see him. He's topside. Not bad. Electrocute proc. A little bit of damage onto the guy. And by a little bit of damage, it's actually starting to stack up quite well. Bot lane gets a kill. Zed is super low, so he can't come mid lane. So this would be an opportunity to possibly be able to dive this guy. But it's kind of dependent on if he uses his W correctly. Yeah, he did use it correctly, but might as well just attempt it just for a decent amount of damage onto him. Trying to deny some of the minions as well. Even though Tibbers is low, Tibbers still alive. I can even put Tibbers in that brush, I guess, just to check. Let's just get his passive first. Just deal a little bit more damage to him. The Tibbers is going to expire pretty soon. I can't step up to the turret because Tibbers will make aggro go onto me, so that's what I'm trying to respect right now. Instead of, like, just chasing him. Let's just get his passive again. Yeah, I take back what I said about a difficult matchup, especially with actually having mana. There's no way that I can really kill him, though. Like, all I can do is poke over and over again and get basically free farm. As you can see, my CS per minute is 10. I just can't really do more. If I had boots, though, I could, like, probably try to roam. Like, roaming to side lanes could be pretty decent, I guess. He's stunned for you, bro. Oh. Okay, we did get him, but my teammate might be screwed. Oh my god, I might be screwed. Oh. He got executed? Yo, nice. Alright, so we lost first turret top. The reason why we lost first turret is because Braum was just staying up there for the entire game with Zed. I think that losing first turret doesn't really seem too bad, though. Because the rest of the team is pretty strong still. We have 2 dragons. I have mid lane turret super low. I don't think Garen is able to, like, easily match us. And when side lane, I go side lane, it should, I think, still be fine against him, too. And now I finally have some mobility as well, so maybe I can try to roam and stuff. I'm gonna lose my cannon because of you, bro. How annoying. I got stunned. No, I missed it. I die here if I continue trying to fight them. I hate not having my stun in the, like, correct fashion. Oh well. My mistake, bro. I'll take responsibility for that. I think that I maybe could have killed, like, one of them. I'm not gonna help out the team with whatever they're doing. They're on their own. Good job. I'm gonna just use the Hex Gate to go bot lane here. I cannot defend versus this guy. Also, I think he'd probably beat me in a 1v1 too. Because all he needs to do is just land E and start fighting me, so I'm just not even gonna step up. It's kind of pointless. Team kind of got smacked around a little bit. It's fine though, I won't make the mistake of using my combo incorrectly to not get the stun off on a squishy target again, since the Lucian kill would have been so free. I'm okay with maybe fighting York now, only because I have my ultimate back up. I don't want to fight him previously because he had his ultimate and I don't. What is going on my team with the mid lane fighting? Might as well just stay bot lane, continue taking it, since I guess the only person that could be down here is Lucian. I'm gonna try to last hit this with my auto. I don't think that he actually dies to Tibbers, huh? I'm surprised at how little damage I did. I really thought that I would be able to one-tap him, but I guess not. Garen can't really chase me. I'm too fast. My mobility is crazy, especially out of combat because I have Relentless Hunter. I think that the power spike to one-shots squishies is, I guess, really important to have like the Shadow Flame for the flat pen. Okay, he used his W. My damage sucks though. I'm just gonna run out of mana before I can kill him, so the only way we could have gotten him would be like Camille fighting. I'll try to assist with this. Use up every single bit of mana that I have. Now I'm completely all the way. I have my Storm Surge in base. We can go buy it. I feel like having the little bit of flat pen could be a huge difference, even for fighting people like Yorick. Maybe I can beat him as well with this. I didn't like that I would have reset on this wave here that would have still been pushing towards our team, so that's why I'm sticking around. Let me just miss all the minions real fast. Not gonna help Lee Sin with this. Hopefully nothing happens while I'm not there. Speed myself out of base, and I'll just Hexgate immediately over. We do have Ghost to also chase people if need be, or join a fight quickly. Okay, can we do any more fighting, guys? No? Everybody kind of dipped. Nobody wants to go bot lane with me, so I'll just go there alone. Aatrox is also losing. Did we get the dragon or did they steal it? They stole it. Bummer. Damn, my damage is freaking ridiculous on Garen when I can land it. Yo? Why does my Lee Sin not want to go bot lane with his ult? I don't understand. Okay. So we just won't do anything bot side just yet. Is Lee Sin okay? We still have Lee Sin kick. Okay, he's not going to use it. I'm just going to go grab this blue buff because I want it really badly. I'm going to go Shadow Flame for like a bunch of flat pen because I just want to make it so I deal like true damage to Garen since he has no MR. Damn, I'm just going to get one tap like that. He didn't even play it correctly either, but it's fine. That was my mistake. I walked too far forward and he hit me with one simple combo. I don't think that Lee Sin knows how to insec either. Death Dance first item I've never seen before on Lee Sin. I don't know if that's a new build as well. Could be something that I just am not aware of. Seems kind of interesting to go. Good job. I think that I could beat this Garen in a 1v1 if I can kite him out and use my stun at a better timing. Because I did use it also when he used his W, so the stun didn't last very long. I don't know if I can defend this top lane. It might die as soon as I get there. Yup. Had a feeling. If I had my ultimate, maybe I could go, but... This Maiden's kind of tanky, too. Takes forever to kill that thing. Why does our vision control seem so bad? Did he take the blue? He did not. I'm gonna use up some of my mana just to get back my stun. I didn't want to miss the cannon since I could. We'll grab blue buff again and just rotate over to whatever fight is going to break out. I'm okay with doing a fight on my own if I can find a good pick, but it feels like most fights are kind of breaking out away from me. So unless I'm there, I can't really do much. I'll only kill one person. I don't even know what my team was trying to fight over during that. Over a ward, I guess? There's a Garen behind me. What does Lee Sin want to do? Lee Sin does not want to come mid lane and fight. But he found somebody else, so it's fine. Yeah, we can do Baron, or not Baron, Otacon now. There's no reason that we shouldn't be able to with Zed being dead. They might try to do Dragon. Maybe? But Otacon probably is worth more. And if we do this fast enough, maybe we can also get back there. I know I'm hitting this top side, but I don't think that my damage to Otacon really is gonna influence too much for getting to the dragon. Yeah, it definitely was not going to be a possibility. It depended on how fast the enemy team also started it, and they started it really quick. So instead, we should just continue shoving and, like, take more objectives since we're going to sacrifice that. I have Shadow Flame right now. I'm just going to get up my stun just in case somebody comes up here and tries to do something. This Yorick has a Hysteric, so that's why I'm not going for him, because I feel like our damage just wouldn't be enough. I only want to fight somebody that I feel we could, like, burst. Or, like, play around our team, of course. Nice try. Close arrow. Yorick's still just shoving top lane. It'd be good to do a hard engage right now onto anybody that we can find. But it's dependent on if the enemy team steps up to give us an opportunity to hard engage in the first place. Nice. Nice hard engage. I'm always going to be the follow-up because Camille has a better hard engage than anybody else on our team. Okay, there is a Yorick here. This guy should just die. Because if I land stun on him, he's gone. And then we'll just kill his Maiden. My Tibbers is stronger than his Maiden. I shield my teammate to help them. Dude, I'm starting to get so many kills. Hello? We probably can't do this very easily. My champion sucks at doing Baron. I'm useless. Okay, he just burned his flash. This is stupid. I don't have, like, a type of kit that DPSs. I could use my Q, like, 10 times, and that will not even bring Baron down to, like, half, and then I'd go My character really sucks at that type of thing. Also, everybody was really low, and the risk of us dying was really high if we continued doing it. Like, any of us, not even just me. Crap, I just used my W. Aatrox died. Wow, my teammate is really going aggro. If she just went for Lucian, probably would have been a better play. Level 16, so I have the magic pen from the buff. Or the, not the buff, I guess it's just a change. Let's just get my stun up, just in case somebody suddenly shows up. You're dead. You can't flash Annie-Q. If you can ever get in range of Annie-Q, that's why you always use that instead of any other ability, because his flash probably would have dodged everything else. My goodness, dude. My Tibbers is kind of popping off. How much Malignance do I have? 2,100? Huh. I guess Malignance does kind of still feel pretty good. Even though Tibber's aura sucks, you're still proccing it, I guess. This is going to take some time to do, but at least I have my Ashe with me. Also, I have blue buff this time, so that's also a little bit different as well. Nice. I have decap as well. Yeah. Okay, Zed. Nice try. I'm just gonna go into a brush where you can't see me and make sure you get stunned. It probably was worth chasing me. It's not that strange that he was, like, beelining it for me, because I'm worth, like, 1,000 gold at this point. So if he does kill me, it would be so good. Even if he dies and I kill him, it's... Or even if he dies and gets me, it's still worth. Like, everything is good for him at that point. Holy crap, my damage is actually insane. What the hell was that? That person died fast as heck, too. Where's my Tibbers? 600 damage. Just waiting for Tibbers to come back up before I do anything here. Does Zed have Edge of Night yet? I feel like that's like the biggest concern right now. I'm probably screwed here. I don't know why we're fighting mid lane. We have a wave. We can continue going. I did mess up the play for sure, but I just don't understand why people keep on fighting them at random. Like, dang it, dude, getting this turret would have been nice. Then we can, like, go for the inhib so easily. Just play for the dragon, try to get soul. I can't believe I'm worth another 1,000 gold, even though I just died. That's ridiculous. I could go with Zhonya's, I guess, if I wanted to make it so I still have, like, high AP, but now I have something that I can use to also defend myself when I get engaged on pretty hard. Or I just go even more, like, aggressive. I mean, there's no reason to go Void Staff. They don't really have much MR at all. I guess this would be the most optimal thing. I just like it going full damage because it's kind of fun. I'm going to go Needless, though, because I can't afford the Seekers anyways. Also, my blue pot's going to expire pretty soon. Like, this is another fight that's kind of random, but at least they set up a pick. It's just that it's on their side of the map. So if they don't leave immediately, they could get themselves caught and die. know why this York is stepping up as if you can fight this. We're kind of fed as hell. York literally stepped up as thinking that he could do anything there. Just go mid lane. I'll just sweep this. I'll bring Tibbers over, and we just wait inside this brush and see if anybody rotates from topside to try to kill my team. It's not going to happen. Everybody did a reset. Not bad. Just have Tibbers deal a little bit of damage to them. 2 minutes on the dragon as well, which is the only thing we really need to do at this point. We should just brush camp and just wait. I don't have anything to buy for a long time still. I pretended that I left, but then went back. There's also a Garen in here. Oh my god. The Zed died a little bit fast. Yo, Garen. Alright, we'll deal a little bit of damage to him with our Tibbers, I guess. I honestly am a little bit surprised at how much I'm dealing, because normally going against bruisery champions like Garen doesn't feel very good for burst champs. But my burst is a bit more than I was expecting. Like, I mean, my Q almost does 1,000, I guess. I'm not even full build yet. Where's Tibbers? There you are. My Tibbers has also done 1,000 bonus damage with our Axiom, if that's even worth it. I'm just going to bring Tibbers in just to deal a little bit of damage to them. Just be annoying. I got hit hard, but nobody's really going for me. Let's just open their Nexus, huh? We can poke them a little bit, but that's about it. My burst damage definitely is not enough to kill just yet. He also has magic resist now. I'm gonna pretend that I left, but didn't. Oh, they see us. Just kidding. They have pretty good vision control right now. I can't die. If I die, it's bad. Cannot lose my 1,000 gold. It would be really bad. Okay, there's also a Zed. Damn, dude. Still managed to pick me, even with my flash. 1,000 gold from 2 people onto him. Oh my god, and he got that person too. Yeah, I mean, the team did fight them here instead of just hitting it with me. I guess opening Nexus isn't really that crazy because these are going to respawn. We should have just left for the dragon earlier, but I also thought that we were not all going to get wiped the way that we did. And by we, I mean mostly my team getting caught out, because that, like, throws the game so hard. I'm not really sure what happened, like, trying to kill them over here. When I was hitting this, when Lucian was, like, around this area. We probably just burn our stuff on anybody at this point. Lucian is full build, which is more fed than me, right? Oh no, I'm full build too, just kidding. I thought I had one more item to build, but I guess not. Ashe committing her flash to try to kill no one? No. Okay, she tried to kill Aatrox, it didn't work, but... You're dead too, bro. See you later. So now we just have to wait for multiple minutes to even have a chance at ending the game, because we have to wait for our team to respawn. Otherwise, we can't do anything. I'm probably going to sell something for a Void Staff, but I don't really know what I want to get yet. Also, they might continue running it down mid, I guess. No? Maybe not. I could try to afford a blue pot. I have a blue pot now. Let me just go get it. All we need to do is just one good team fight, and then the game's over. But it's the same for the enemy team, too. To be honest, we should just be using Ashe Ultimate over and over again, and until it lands on somebody, we just don't do anything. I feel like that'd be a good way to just win. Not really sure what my team is trying to attempt there. Dang, Lee Sin. Also, is Ashe AFK? Because she's been not moving for quite a while. Sucks that they have Baron still. His ghouls kind of beat me up. We're not ever using Ashe Arrow. It seems that's fine, though. Aatrox, you're on your own, bro. I'm gonna go heal. It's not even that bad of a death, really. Because their Baron is expired, so they can't do that much right now. Can I shove in mid lane or no? Or does Zed just one-shot me? KDA doesn't matter anymore. Everybody's just full build, so I'm not ahead of anybody. Okay. I mean, I guess that's kind of nice that we got that out. Damn, I really wish that you engaged on mid there. They're kind of grouped up for a moment. We could have went in. Why are we not Ashe Arrowing anything? Okay. Now they're grouped together, so Ashe Arrowing is going to hit Braum instead of anybody else, probably. I also have been using a lot of my mana, too, and my potion's going to expire pretty soon as well. York's TPing top. I just flash and run. We lose the dragon for sure. I think that the team doesn't understand how we can get picks using a global that I can then follow up afterwards. So I used all of my sums. At least I didn't die to Zed. Because if I did, that could have been super bad. I think I'm just going to sell my boots and go bootless and just hope that for some reason I just get lucky with them walking into me so I can deal even more. Having no boots normally would suck. I just don't really care. Maybe I can also buy a Void Staff so we could try to one-shot Yorick too. Because I have 52 pen. I'm gonna be slow to everything, though. I don't have anything to buy except for a blue pot, I guess. There's wards everywhere. Let's just clear all of them. Nice clear on that. Annie, I mean not Annie, Ash, please, bro. Use your ultimate. I swear it's good. We could even like ulti this Braum. Oh, my team is just, for some reason, doing something on like such a bad angle. Nice. I'm gonna die just because of the freaking... Oh, I killed 2 of them. A little bit surprising that I managed to do that. The game's over, though. We lost. Well, anyways, my team didn't want to win. That's fine. They tried. I tried. Thanks for watching, guys. Normally, I wouldn't upload like this, but honestly, I don't really care, so... GG, I guess. Very interesting Lee Sin build, decision-making, Ashe not using ultimate, Camille jumping into a billion people at the end, not waiting for, like, me having summoners or anything. Yeah, okay. Well, anyways, Annie feels pretty strong. If I had one reliable teammate to play around, I think we could have won, but I had 4 not reliable teammates. So, see you guys later. Bye.